So, brothers, I never understood when it comes to relationships. Some there's certain things that I just don't understand. And one thing I'm gonna say is this: don't ever let the woman control the relationship, because when you let the woman control the relationship, it's gonna probably go downhill from there. Because now you're in her. How can I put it? You're basically doing what she wants you to do. Because if it doesn't fit her agenda, brothers, it's going to lead into disaster. Because now you're a slave to her. So Lauren had a little, how could I put it? She was a little bit upset. She's going to tell her little story about how her and her man went on a break, and her man got somebody pregnant while they was on quote unquote break, whatever that is. So I don't even but I'm gonna let y'all listen to it, and I'll be chiming in throughout the video.
My story or
Your
Jax's?
story. We know what happened with Jax. That's the story.
We
Your
okay.
your pain is way more hilarious to me. But go ahead.
You are a horrible person. Um. Okay, so somebody that I was seeing a while ago, who doesn't matter anymore. I
Oh,
moved
they
to a
still
different.
matter.
No, they don't. I moved to a different state, and I was like, you know what? Let's just take a break. This ain't working out. We ain't seeing eye to eye.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. I even said you can go ahead and see other people because
Okay.
let's just be honest. We're in two different states. I'm in LA. You're across the country.
Okay.
Baby, that let's see other people led to a baby, which is okay.
And then you got back with the man.
I decided to get back with him. I'm
Okay,
no longer
now-
with him though.
Brothers, this is what and again, this is what's the point of taking a break? What does that even mean? Take a break, then she establishes that we can see other people because she's the one that's controlling the relationship, and then he has a baby because he ain't putting on no he ain't using protection, and now she's upset. And then she takes him back. None of that makes sense. None of it. But let's go ahead and continue with the story.
Let's talk about accountability. Okay.
Yes.
Now, if you and a person decide to take a break, and y'all say we're taking a break, and you see other people, if that person goes out there and gets another individual pregnant, and then you choose, remember that, choose, you choose to get back with that individual, there should be nothing to complain about.
So my only complaint was
There shouldn't be any complaint.
no. My only complaint was that there was a lot of lying that happened. Like and also I shouldn't have had to hear from from anybody else but the person that I was in a relationship with for all that time
But you
until the
still
break.
chose to take the person back even
So,
through all of that.
Yeah, but still, things can still upset you, and it hurt a little bit at the time. And also, too, I feel like even though there was a break, we had conversations about what the rules of the break were.
Y'all
We
ain't have
knew.
no.
Are you serious? So again, they took a break, and then she said there were rules. You see how a relationship is not a relationship anymore, brothers. And these women, and I'm just going to be keep it 100. Most of these women put stipulations on these relationships. You say, some of these people say sexual relationship. You got these complicated relationships. You got these break relationships. You got friends with benefits relationships. You have you don't the word relationship. You have to add a word to relationship to make sure to establish for it to be. You can't even just say I'm in a relationship no more. You have to add something to it. And I mean, I'm not saying that men are doing it too, but the only time I really hear is most of these brothers are either saying sexual relationship or friends with benefits. But these women is complicated and all this other crazy stuff. They have so much different words that is added to relationship. And this is where the confusion comes in. But and Lauren right now even sounds confused. What she's saying is confusing. But let's continue because it's going to get even crazier.
No, so y'all
We
had
knew we were
y'all said
getting
no
back.
babies.
Yes, we
So-
had a conversation. Nobody ends up
Okay.
pregnant, and no full relationships during this
But
break because
even
the
with-
plan was to get back together.
Okay, but even with all of that,
Brother, did you hear that? No full relationships. Now that's another word that was added into relationship. Full relationship. This sounds ridiculous.
All of that. He went out there, he violated the rules, he had a baby, you still took him back, Lauren. You made a choice. You chose to take that individual back. How can you be mad at that man? If you chose to take him back, if it was that serious, you wouldn't have taken him back.
That's not true.
Oh, God.
Women take men back for things that are very serious all the time.
Now it's women. Charlemagne is talking about her. Now she wants to say something general. They're talking about, he's talking directly to you, Lauren, not to anybody else. But you want to put yourself in the category with the rest of the. So basically, he's saying that y'all women are not smart when it comes to picking men or dating men. Y'all make foolish decisions and then have to live with it.
But you still made the choice, is what I'm saying.
So-
You made a choice to get back with
What-
this person. So what is the issue? 1-800-585-1051.
No, you didn't just
Open
eat
up
that
the
like you
phone
thought.
lines. I ain't
No.
say I ate nothing. I'm just throwing things out
What is
there.
it? What is the question? Because I'm confused.
Why?
You
What is
definitely
the
confused.
question? I guess we're just having a discussion about break babies. Should that be a deal breaker in a relationship? Because my thing is, if the women are choosing to take these men back after they have babies, or vice versa, I'm sure there's situations where a man chose to take a woman back if she had a baby. If they're choosing to
not.
have these, if y'all are choosing to take,
That's a very, very difficult thing for a man to do. That would be, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. But I think if it was a man, it would be very, very difficult to take a woman back after she had a baby for another man if they on a quote unquote break. But I'm not saying it doesn't happen. But let's continue.
take these individuals back, why is it a problem?
Because you still have emotions involved, and it's a whole
So
human
don't take the
that
person
someone's
back.
raising. It's not that easy.
Well, let's talk about it. 1-800-585-1051. What is our opinion of break babies? Huh?
Don't call.
What is our opinion? They are break babies.
And now we actually have a title now. Break babies. That's the title of it now. Break babies. Sounds pretty crazy in my opinion.
Little break baby. Okay. Well, let's go to the phone and see how these break babies have impacted others. Good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's Monique.
Hey, Monique. How are you?
Hey, Monique.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored. Are you a break baby, or do you know? Did your man have a break baby on you?
So it wasn't technically a break. So we literally were like dating. There wasn't like a title or anything. We were dating for like 6 months in. Now, mind you, we're just dating, so I don't know this yet that there's a baby. And then the bomb was dropped. I didn't find out about the baby until 2 weeks before she had the baby. So, like, the whole time we were dating, I didn't know there was a baby about to be being born. So, like Lauren said, it's really like the lying part of it. Because technically we weren't in a official relationship, but we were dating like as if that's what we were.
Y'all hear that? Another word put in front of relationship. They weren't in an official relationship. They were dating for 6 months. I'm sure they were having let me add another word into relationship. I'm sure they were having a sexual relationship. But they didn't have they weren't officially in a relationship. You see how crazy this stuff sounds, brothers? You see how crazy? And it just so happened to be a woman calling. I'm not the one that make these things up, brothers. These are women. Let's continue.
Were moving towards, but it's like you lied the whole time, and then I had to find out from somebody else. You didn't even tell me.
Yeah, I
So
don't think.
then that's really the part that's hard to get over is the lying.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think your situation is the same, though. And the reason I don't think your situation is the same because we're talking about people who are in relationships, broke up, for whatever they went on a break from each other, and then during the break, the person got somebody pregnant. Like,
Yeah.
That's what happened.
But I still feel like it's a betrayal of trust, though.
Yes. You
was
Whether
only with him for 6
are
months.
in
It don't
a
matter. 6 months
Yeah.
can be intense. That
You
can
don't
be
even know
your
that man's middle name.
First of all,
What are you talking about? 6
yes,
months?
yes, it did, Solomon.
What?
6 months?
I just feel like you're dating with the intent of being in a relationship. So it's like if you're gonna lie about that, and we technically aren't even official, then what else are you gonna lie about?
I'm with you.
It's
But 6 months is such a temporary period. That is like, God, come on now. Like, that's the probationary period. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Taylor.
Peace, Taylor. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing, Charlotte?
Blessed, black, and highly favored. So, we talking break babies.
Great babies. I had one child, and my kid's father cheated on me and had another child, a daughter, outside of our son. We decided to get back together, and we had a third child together. We weren't married, but I took in his break baby, and we ended up having another child. So we had 4 kids with this break baby, and it was hard because he was done having kids after our third one, but I wanted a girl. The only girl we had was the break baby. So, Lauren, I think you did the right thing by moving on, because now this break baby texts me all the time. She sends me senior heads, all type of stuff.
Well, you got kids though, so you got siblings, so y'all have to that's hard too, because no matter emotionally how you feel, you got to put the kids first. But the fact
gotta
that you
put the
said
kids first.
you wanted a baby girl and his only baby girl is the baby that he had outside, I know that
break
hurt
baby.
you. I know that hurt.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I
my
came back
God.
around, Lauren. So by the time our 4th child got about 10, no, he was entering kindergarten, I took another break, and I had a baby. So
Oh,
now he raises my daughter.
I know that's right. Yup.
So, hold on now.
Yup.
What? What? Y'all hear that? That even sound just, so that's payback? So he had a child with another woman, you go back and have a child, and then you have another, oh my goodness. You see, and you see how the black community, this is the so-called black community of America. Y'all got to be crazy in these streets.
Yes,
Let me get
I
this
love
right.
you.
So you got a break baby and he got a break baby.
Yes, my break baby's 6 and his break baby's 17. I
What
got senior heads
goes
yesterday, and this morning he's sending mine to kindergarten.
But this is what I respect about both of y'all. Y'all made a choice. Y'all took a break. Y'all ended up having other babies, and then y'all made a choice to be back together. And now y'all are co-parenting the way you should, because both of y'all
Very
made
much so.
choices to be with each other again.
We did, and then accountability was hard, because when she got about 6, 7, 8, I was like, look, I want my own daughter. She was never there. The mom didn't like me. I couldn't buy her certain clothes. So, yeah, I kind of wish I would have bowed out earlier, but at the same time, it kind of worked out. But the dad still never married me. I'm still single. So, yeah.
Damn.
Wait, so you
Does that you see the type of foolishness that we have, that grown men and women be doing? This is the foolishness that grown men and women are doing out here in these streets, brothers. And this is why I say that the black community has no standards for themselves. None whatsoever. No culture, no standards. Just doing whatever. But y'all wanna help out the black community. I advise y'all to still do the mandatory DNA test, brothers. Y'all need to get that set up.
I know.
damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he never married me. We've been together since 2004.
So y'all still
And our
together?
first son was born in 2006. Yep, our oldest is turning 19 in November.
He might feel
At this point, I'm like, we done raised break babies, and we still ain't married.
he might feel like he can't trust you, but I don't know why he feel like
I
that.
can't trust him either.
Exactly.
You're right. Thank you for calling.
It's a crazy
But you heard
world
what she
we live
said,
in.
though?
What?
Accountability.
Accountability, yes. Okay.
And that's my only thing. If you choose to still be with a person after the break, baby, then that's on you. You got to eat that. 1-800-585-1051. Call us right now. We're talking break babies. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Reasonable Doubt, the show on Hulu. I guess y'all not watching it because a bunch of y'all deleted y'all Disney accounts,
Oh, yeah.
allegedly. Okay, after they got rid of Jimmy Kimmel. That's
They
what
ain't see
y'all
the
saying.
iHeart Festival on there either. So please go watch the Breakfast Club's Twitch.
Oh, that is true. Reasonable Doubt got us talking about break babies because Jackson Lewis are dealing with the aftermath of a break baby that Lewis and Tony had, and Lauren LaRosa had a situation where she was with a guy and they went on a break and
We'll never break again. I will never, and the relationship I'm in right now, we in it. We either gonna do it or we not. I'm not breaking nothing because it's just nope.
Well, the man went on a break, had a baby, but Lauren, you still took him back.
I did.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, brothers. I like Lauren. She's very smart, very, very. I don't want to use the word useful, but she's very intelligent, and she does very well on the Breakfast Club. But now you have to think, and this is just going through my head. I don't know if this would be going through anybody's head, right? She's with the guy. She takes a break. They have rules to where you can see other people. Who's to say that she didn't see other people? She was just safe with it. She ain't had no babies. But while they was on break, I'm sure she saw other people. But yet, then she takes the guy back. Now she's in a new relationship. So, brothers, you really got to think, because now you have to think about how many men did she sleep with. And I know this, and we know that a lot of men are sleeping with a lot of women, but I don't really feel that women should be out here sleeping with multiple men like that. And still, Lauren is not really taking accountability at all. But let's go ahead and continue with this.
And my only thing is, if you are a woman and y'all go on a break and the man ends up having a baby and you take him back, then you have to eat that. You made a choice to get back with that man.
Listen, even after I got over the anger of it, the hurt, it was so bad for us for probably that first year. It'd be days where I didn't even speak to him. And I know that he wasn't happy in that situation. That's another thing too, is you
That's
can't.
so silly to me.
So exactly, Charlamagne. So why take him back? If you knew, once you found out that he had a child while y'all was on quote unquote break, why would you take him back? That doesn't even make any sense what you did. Let's continue.
But you can't. Sometimes you literally can't stop. It would be small things. I remember my first time seeing a picture of the baby. I cried for 3 days.
Damn.
Oh my! It hurts.
So why take the man back?
Because
what made you feel like you should have taken him back?
In the back of your mind, you're thinking okay, I've invested this time in this person. I'm here, and I wanted this was the person that I thought I wanted to do all of that with. Let me just not throw it away. Let me try. But that was the hardest thing I ever tried to get through. Well, I would not suggest it for anybody.
My thing is, if you're going to take the man back, you better be the best stepmommy you can be. I don't want to hear all that complaining.
I was a great stepmom until we broke up.
Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. Good morning. This is Rhonda calling from H-Town.
Peace, Rhonda. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. How are you?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored. Now, we talking break babies. Talk to me. What's your story?
So, I feel a break baby, if you take the person back, you have to take it all back. You knew what they did. You accepted it.
That's right.
But now, Lauren said that they had terms and he broke the terms. Okay, so you broke the terms and you brought a baby. So you have to be able to accept that, knowing that you might find out more. So that was a choice you made, and you have to live with that. And you can't continue to bring it back in the situation. I know it's a baby. There are going to be triggers. You have to live with that, and you have to figure that out yourself, in the same way as infidelity. If you say, okay, I forgive you, there are going to be triggers, and you have to go and figure that out yourself, because you cannot continue to hold that over a person's head for years or so long, because it's not right. If you say you forgive, and you don't forget, but if you forgive, you have to move on. And if you can't, then let that person be.
I agree.
And here's the other problem with that, brothers. I guarantee you that she did not go seek any therapy or counseling. So now, you heard what she said earlier about the new guy. I'm not taking any more breaks. So now she's going to have to hold that over his head, over her new man's head. And now they both, more than likely, he probably got to walk on eggshells. And because if he do something wrong, she's going to be triggered. But, women are quick to tell a man that he needs to seek therapy. He needs to seek counseling. Women, what they do? Oh, I'm gonna take a break. I ain't gonna date nobody. I'm on a spiritual journey. I've turned vegan. I'm not eating any more meat. That's what they do. They don't seek professional help because they don't really want anybody telling them how to live their life.
Wholeheartedly. If you don't like something, let it go and leave it alone. Don't take that something and say, hey, we're back together, and then make life miserable for you and that person for the rest of y'all lives. That's
We
ridiculous
ain't
to me.
together no more.
I know, but when y'all was together, you was being miserable. Why? You chose to get back with that person. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Kelly. How are you?
Peace, Kelly. How are you? We talking break.
I am.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm glad to hear that. We're talking break babies this morning. Tell me your story. You might be entitled to conversation.
Okay, I don't have a break baby story. The story I got is not safe for radio. But with Lauren, and first I want to say, Lauren and Jess, you ladies have bossed up so well, and I'm so proud of both of you. It
Thank
started off a little rocky, but y'all boss lady through it, and y'all got through it. But with that being said, when you build up that type of persona, characteristics within yourself, you think that that's supposed to guide every part of your life. And even in the face of all the boundaries you set, when you guys decided to take your break, you still went against the boundaries that you set because you made a decision with your heart.
Yeah.
And it's okay to have made a decision with your heart. We all do that as women every now and then. It doesn't make you any less of a boss lady because you made a decision with your heart. The key is, as you get older, you learn that it's two sides to a coin with women. We the boss ladies and we vulnerable. The key is not to let either side dictate more than the other. And
Bruh, what the hell are you talking about? I think sometimes women just be talking just to hear themselves talk. Get off the radio talking about some boss woman. My goodness, shut your ass up.
create that balance. But that comes with time, life lessons, and wisdom. I'm 52, and I learned that because when I was your age, I was doing the same thing. But as I got older and I got more wisdom, I learned that either side can't dominate the other. I have to create that balance.
Talk that talk, queen.
That's crazy because so in the relationship I'm in now, that's one of the conversations we had a lot this weekend because I do struggle with that often, like trying to, be in control, and because in my everyday life I'm in charge. I have to be. In my relationship, I gotta learn to to let.
You see that? And that's her masculine. That's her masculine ways talking. That's all that is. Her masculine ways talking. So then, after work, she brings her masculine energy to her man, and believe me, her man ain't gonna stick around too long if that's what she does. Y'all want to be in charge, and then y'all want to take that home to your man. And some men ain't gonna deal with that. They gonna move on and find somebody that's feminine. Y'all women better get it right. I honestly, 99.9% of you women need counseling and therapy.
Let a man be a man. So that's been a very challenging, and I don't have
But you got two guys though, so maybe you could be a boss with one and then be vulnerable with the other.
Maybe you can go to
and
hell.
vice versa.
You know what? Maybe you can go there.
Okay.
I think they have a seat reserved.
Well,
Cabana. Go lay in the heat, in the fire.
I'm gonna tell you what I find
Burn.
funny. The fact that the women that call up here that got break babies actually call them break babies. Like, do you have them saved under your phone as break babies?
No, you don't do that.
'Cause imagine being called a break baby in a heated argument.
At least, listen, I might not have a dad, but at least I wasn't no break baby. I was on purpose.
How do you know?
They
Have
told
you
me.
ever had that conversation?
Yes, my mom has always told me.
Okay.
She sought him out because she was ready to have me. Okay. What?
So you weren't conceived out of love. She just went to seek somebody.
Does that even sound right? Her mom seeked some dude out just to have Lauren. She definitely wanted to have. What if she would have? You know what, man? The delusion is real. It ain't fake. It's real, brothers. These women are delusional.
Somebody out.
It was out of passion. It was not a passion.
So you like a test tube baby?
No.
Not a break baby. Oh my God.
She was hitting her clock. She had to get me here.
Damn. Do we have the latest with Lauren coming up?
Yes, we do. You
Jesus Christ. Why is it my fault? You just told us.
Well, brother, that's pretty much it. I just wanted you to hear the delusion, this break baby, this being on break. It sounds crazy. And you brothers that y'all need to be doing that. Brothers, once the relationship is over, let it be over. Don't take no break. And then on top of that, she over there making stipulations. Don't let the woman make stipulations on the relationship that you're in. You're supposed to be the head of the household. You need to make the rules. Don't let her make no rules for you. And don't do no break. If the relationship is over, cut it off. This on and off relationship, because that's basically what that was. And again, I just added some words in front of relationship. On and off. So you got all type of different type of relationships. But that's pretty much it, brothers. Peace.